Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to JNX Productions Music School. There it is behind me in very, very sunny Tisbury, which as you can see, I'm sat outside at the moment because there's no way that I'm sitting inside when the sun's out like this, and I'm just having a bit of a relax if I'm honest. So last week, if you follow us on social media or anything like that, you would have seen that I was planning to make a big announcement. Well, the big announcement that I would like to make is that JNX Productions Music School has now been going for 3 years. We've been doing really well as far as people coming into the school. We started out with 8 people, about 8 people coming to see us each week. We are now running at probably over 100 people on a weekly basis coming in through those doors or taking part in one of our projects. It's been really, really great to see. However, because we've got so many people going in, we've got a lot of one-to-one teaching going on. We do also have all our other projects as well still going. So the other projects that we've still got our community choir, that's still running strong. We've still got our ukulele group, and we've also got toddler groups and stuff like that now, which are all open since. But I want to do more. I want to be able to provide more services to the local area. JNX Productions has always been open to try and promote music in rural areas where we've just not been able to do it. We've not been able to do it anywhere else. And we're trying to give people the opportunities in these rural areas that people would get in big towns or cities that they just don't have out here. It's always been my main driving force to be the best at what we do, to offer music for literally everyone. It doesn't matter what it is. All my teachers are on the understanding that we don't care how good someone is. We don't care if somebody takes 3 years to learn 3 chords on a guitar. If that person comes along and it's the best time that they have all week and they practice hard and they keep going, if they love doing it, we will always teach them. We will never tell them they're not good enough or they need to look at another instrument, because at the end of the day, music is supposed to be about having fun, and there is nothing about perfection in it. You try as hard as you can, you try to make it as good as you can, but we want everyone to enjoy music, and that's why we try to open it up. Now, we can't offer any more services in the place that we've got at the moment. It's just not big enough. We're not able to offer that to anyone. So we are, the big announcement, we are now going to look at opening a second school. We've seen a property that we like. We've seen the property, and it's in Gillingham, which is just down the road. It's just the other side of Shaftesbury from us, in Dorset. Now, this new place means that we'd be able to go from 2 teaching rooms up to 4. It means that we would have a classroom base, which would be probably 3 to 4 times bigger than what we've got at the moment. We'd have our own storage, office areas. There'd be a designated area for reception with teas and coffees and all that sort of stuff, plus a little shop part as well for you to be able to get all your accessories and the books and all these other bits and pieces, which we've not been able to fit into this area at all. So that is quite a big step for us. Now, JNX Productions Music School has always been about offering the best possible price. As such, we don't make huge amounts of money here. We never have. The main priority has always been helping the community, and has always been promoting music within the area. For example, we run the local festival every year, and each year that we do that, we don't take any profit. We put the money up to start with, which usually runs into a few £1,000s. But at the end of that, when the money's finished, all the money that's put from there goes back into the running of the community choir, which is actually then for the community choir members themselves, and they decide how that's spent. So we don't actually take a profit as such. That all goes back into the choir funds for them to use, not as a business expense. We also do things like, that's how rural we are. We've just had a tractor go by. So we also do things like we help support the local carnival. Every year we open the carnival by going down and singing there. 'Tis the season. We run the music for 'Tis the season every year from beginning to end. We do the little bits and pieces in between, and we also, I'm trying to think, we do fates and other bits and pieces, and we never charge for any of that type of stuff. We do that for free to be able to help people out. Now, this is where I'm going to ask for your help, basically, because we are like that. If we were to open a second school and get a bank loan or something like that, first of all, we'd have to stump up a lot more money than would we want to, and you have to go through so many hoops, which you're not guaranteed to get the money at the end of it. But the second thing is that we would incur a massive cost with all the interests and everything like that as well. And the honest truth is that if we were to do that, that would then have to roll down to our students, to everyone that we teach, and we don't want to do that. We want to be able to still maintain everything at a nice cost-effective pace. So the idea is that what we would like to do is open the new school, and we're going to ask for your help. And the way we're going to ask for your help is quite simple. We're going to put out a crowdfunding page. Now this school here opened up, this school here, that was John going, our guitar teacher over there. This school opened up by us basically doing the work ourselves. We managed to save thousands and thousands by being able to get in there and build in the room. We took it from a shell of a unit, and we put 2 teaching rooms in there, the classroom upstairs, kitchens, reception rooms, all this sort of stuff. We're going to do the same again. I've got people that have volunteers, tradespeople that said that they'll come and help us out again, people that will do the electrics for us and the plumbing and all this sort of stuff. And the new place that we're looking at in Gillingham looks like it's going to be around about £15,000 to do it ourselves. Now, when you compare this to if we were to get somebody in to do it for us, we'd be looking more towards £40,000-50,000. So you can see it's a massive, massive saving, and a lot of that is through people donating their time. I'll be honest with you, it's me doing it, me getting up there and putting up the walls and stuff like that as well, which I don't mind, because I'll be honest with you, I can kind of do with losing the weight a bit, and it does give me a bit of a workout. I can't get away from it. So there's all these bits and pieces going on as well that we're going to do. Now, the way that we would like to raise that money to be able to make sure that we keep things as low as possible is to be able to crowdfund it. And we're looking to crowdfund that £15,000 to get everything going. Now, there will be little bits which will come about in the next few days, which will say, you know, what you can get, or we'll give you little sort of like, I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. So if you donate a certain amount of money, there'll be a little bit of an incentive there for you to do that. Now, that could be anything from a free lesson to a t-shirt from the Man in the Hat range, if you've seen that, to all sorts of different things. But we'll let you know about all that anyway. So that's the idea. Now, to give you some sort of idea of why this other school is really important as well, you can see with this one, we're on 2 floors. Okay, so downstairs is our 2 teaching rooms, and then upstairs is where we've got our classroom. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that if we've got our classroom upstairs, it means that we can't offer it to everyone. We can't offer that classroom to everyone because it's not wheelchair accessible, and although we have the toddler group up there, you can't really get up there with things like buggies and stuff like that. So we want to be able to offer our service to everyone. Our tagline is music for everyone, and that's what we want to do. We want to be able to offer our services to anyone and everyone and be able to go from there. The new premises that we're looking for is all on ground level. It also has accessibility for everyone. One of the things that we are going to try, or we are looking to do more than anything else, is try to make sure that every single area or every part of the school, so there will always be an accessible teaching room, there will always be an accessible area for people to come in and out of for any type of ability. So that's a big one for us. It's all on one floor. The second thing is space-wise, and the third thing as well is, if you've ever been to this school here, you know it's lovely inside. We've done the best that we can. The team that helped us build it were absolutely brilliant. But there's certain things that if we had to do it again, we would change. And one of the biggest things is the heating and the air conditioning systems. We want to make sure it's a bit more comfortable for people inside, and those are the sort of things that we want to put inside. So, like I said, working it out, about £15,000 is what we need. So, if you think that this is something that you want to get behind, if it's something that you live in the area and you think, actually, do you know what, I'd love to be part of that, I'd love to get involved, then please donate. If you're in the arts, if you like if you are already a musician or something like that, and you think, actually, do you know what? We do need more of this type of thing, because we are taking a battering all over. Then please do, again, please just give us a little bit of money. If you're able to, just donate a little bit of money towards it. And if you just live in the area and you do just think, actually, do you know what? We need something more. We're lacking in certain areas. Then this could be what you're looking for to help out. We've got a very, very small amount of time to be able to raise this money. Obviously, the money that we're raising is for a building which is a commercial premises, so the landlord will want to get it going. We can't wait a year. We've got to get it over and done with as quickly as possible, and then we need to get running with it. And I'd ideally like to be up and running within the new school, with it all open by September. And if you imagine that we're already halfway through June, you can see how ambitious I am. But then again, that's just me. That's the way that I am, and it usually happens like that. Anyone that knows me usually tears their hair out, because I am sort of like going, right, we're going to do this now, and that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, so if you are able to help out, if you know anyone that would be able to help out, please do help us. We want to keep this school open. Tisbury's been absolutely brilliant to us. We love Tisbury. We love our students. We love the people that come and support us and everything like that. So we don't want to close this one down. We want to keep it open. That's another reason we don't want to take on more debt, because it means that we're able to open all the both schools at the same time, and be able to support them as we run through. So if you are, if it's something that you believe in, if it's something that you think that you could help out with, then please do. If you've got any questions, you can send me a message. My email is mark@jnxmusicschool.co.uk. We've got a Facebook page for the crowdfunding, which we'll send links to on this at the end of this video. We've got a Facebook page and a Twitter page and an Instagram page for the music school itself, JNX Productions Music School. You can also see it through my personal page. If you just hashtag Man in the Hat, you'll find me somewhere on there. And anything at all as far as that's concerned. Like I say, guys, the arts at the moment are taking an absolute battering. It's one area that I'm really, really passionate about keeping alive. That's why I've opened the music school. That's why I didn't just go and teach from home and stay at home. I wanted to open something to be able to give everyone the opportunity of being able to run and be able to go through. For some strange reason, the government think that the only things that should be taught in schools these days are English and maths and science, which are really important subjects to do. But being somebody that used to go to school and wasn't academic, and music was a massive passion of mine, but was also a release as well from other things, I cannot tell you how important, how really, really important having music education for anyone is. This helps with everything from mental health to it helps with loneliness, it helps with confidence, it helps with fun. And do you know what? It doesn't even have to help with anything. It can just be because you enjoy doing it. You can have the best life and it just enriches your life a little bit more. That's what music is there for. It's not about perfection, it's just about having a good time. And that's what we want to keep on going with. So please, again, if you are able to give any money to the crowdfunding project, that would be absolutely fantastic. Anything you can do to help would be brilliant. So anyway, again, if you've got any questions, email me, send me a message through Facebook, give us a ring at the school. We are busy, like I say, we're always in lessons and stuff, so if I'm not there, then please do leave a message, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can, and then we'll go from there. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I really, really appreciate you watching this video now, for as long as it's been going on. And yeah, hopefully, we'll be seeing you very soon with a red ribbon to open up a new school in Gillingham. All right, thanks, guys. Cheers. Bye.